a little news out of it. That's why we didn't want to bring our whole people here. That's why we have just a handful of people, but everybody here represents certain aspect of the Obolo nation, you know, and they are all commanders of thousands, and they are seated down here. Thank you so very much. May God bless all of us in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
And before I sit down, I request the honor of and the permission of the chairman, you know, to break a little protocol. You know, let's not, before we continue with, you know, brief moment of speech making, I want to request the honor of His Excellency, the former military governor of Akwa Ibom State. With due respect, you know, to the special guest of honor, the chairman of BOT and chairman of the occasion, to place officially in the name of God, who created the heavens and the earth, to please, you know, declare and, you know, open this office for official use, inaugurate this office for us, and then we'll take few minutes, you know, to listen to a few persons who will just say a few things. I'm sure within 30 minutes we will be done here. Please, thank you so very much, Your Excellency, sir.
Obolo office.
Let me also add that this edifice has a conference room. To my right here, if you open the door, is the office of the international president. And then we also have here the office of the vice president and the secretary. And we also have another office, you know, for the legal advisor, the woman leader, and the youth leader. And they also have a free desk, you know, for anybody who also wants to come and work. We have a place there for the receptionists too, you know. So just open it, you know, so that the presidency can just, you know, just have a peep so that you know what you're inaugurating. Every other person has seen the place.
That is the former. You see the former.
Sit down.
Speech. So that I'll have an opportunity in the program to just say thank you for inviting me. But for this moment, the little that I have seen, even the route that they took me to go and see, I would only summarize it that a thing of beauty is joy forever. What I have seen is good, and in the eyes of God, I'm sure He will continue to bless what you do here. So on that note, it is my pleasure and honor to formally declare this edifice open for you to use. And as you use this place, may God guide you in your deliberations. And this is done to the glory of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Welcome. This one, on duty. So please give us this remark on this occasion.
State and the chairman of FANDEF, the vibrant voice of the Niger Delta. Your Royal Majesty, the paramount ruler of Ibono, and the chairman of Trumpton in Nigeria, the special guest of honor, the Honorable Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, the International President of this great body, ladies and gentlemen, let me on behalf of this social cultural organization welcome all of us to this history-making event. I want to say that today that the scripture is fulfilled in the life of the people of the Obolo nation. Obolo nation spreads across the region of the Niger Delta, where we have our traditional headquarters in Ngba, in Andoni local government of River State. I want to equally say here that the Obolo nation also includes the people of Oron, the people of Ibono, and the people of Eastern Obodo. fact, the word Oro is Obolo language, which means he has done it. Oro, he has done it. And the name, Ibono, which has been corrupted because of long years of interaction with neighbors, is not Ibno, as it is pronounced today, it is Ibenu. When the founder discovered the place and it was good as the first settler in that region, a notice was sent to the other part of Obolo, the Ingo, the Akwa Ibom area, that the founder has discovered a place there. He's calling people to come. So Ibno means he said, the king said, we should come. That is the Obolo language that is corrupted to be Ibno today. I want to say here today that we, the Obolo nation, are happy that we have a liaison office in Uyo, the state capital of Akwa Ibom State. The essence of having a social cultural organization is not to act principally as the similitude of labor organization. It is to assist the state government to ensure cohesion in the administration of the state, and to equally become a channel through which the voice, or sometimes the voiceless, can be heard by government. They carry the mandate to speak the voice, the need of the people. They convey the right of the people to demand for what should rightly belong to them. So the essence of a social cultural organization is to join hands with government to build a stable state, to build a state that, though tribe and tongue may differ, but in unity we stand. And I know that this body that is standing today, the Ngba Ndiak Obolo. Ngba Ndiak is the language of Obolo, which means the unity, an umbrella, the unity. Ngba Ndiak means come together. Come, let us reason together. As it is stated in the scriptures, come, let us reason together. That is what even God said. So we are taking this language from the mouth of God, divine language. Come, the Obolo people, come, let us reason together on how we can build a nation that we can hand over to posterity without stain. A banner, handing over a banner to the next generation without stain. Let me use this moment to appeal to every part of Akwa Ibom State to unite with the state government so that we'll be able to bring up a virile state, a state that can compete with any state in the Nigerian nation. We have seen the speed that the present government has taken Akwa Ibom State to. We are a people that in a haste to meet up. That is why Governor Udum is now on speed lane. If you go on the road, there is the side we call the speed lane, and then the other side we call the service lane, and then low speed lane. So the state governor is on a speed lane to be able to make Akwa Ibom compete with other states in the Nigerian nation, so that we will be where the vision for the creation of this state can be established. Let me congratulate you, the entire people of Akwa Ibom State, for the first time in the history of Akwa Ibom State. We have a very peaceful election. An election that was hitch-free, an election that was fair, an election that was transparent, an election that established the voice of God and the design of God. Everyone has won. Just like Wike said yesterday, it is not PDP that has won. It is not any other party that has won. It is Akwa Ibom State that has won. It is the Niger Delta that has won. It is the South Side that has won. So come, let us reason together and build a stable state for posterity to come in to enjoy. So I want to appeal to whether we have the Esumlauro, the Mbongbara Wedibu, the Afiwareke, the Atiana, whatever social organization that we have, we should know that we don't have any other state apart from Akwa Ibom State.
Yes.
We must bury our differences. In fact, we must celebrate our unity in diversity. That is what can take us to the next level. That is what can take us to the next stage in our developmental effort. So let us see our brotherhood and pursue it, service it, lubricate it, so that we will have a united front. When once we have peace in this state, it will be easier for the state government to embark on all these viable projects, viable dreams that the government of this state has for the district. I want to say here that whether we like it or not, the Obolo nation has arrived. We have landed at the shore. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. I want to celebrate the leadership of this Ngba Ndiak Obolo for this this uncommon feat, I may want to call it, that we can have a rallying point here, we can have a liaison office here, we can have a temple here for the people of the Obolo nation. I want to congratulate all of us, all of you that have been invited here and you have honored us. Because you honor us, Your Excellency, God will honor you. Amen. Honorable Commissioner, thank you for honoring the Obolo nation. God bless us in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much. It's the pleasure of the Uramung one of the Bono to please give us his address. About the trumpet.
I'm very glad to be here today. Though I have a meeting in my palace right now, but I will have to go into these places because that's why I left my palace to be here. I really thank His Excellency. He's my friend, he's in Pandem. Pandem is under my control as part of national chairman. Your Excellency. Our digital pioneer chairman of the states, and my brother, Liason, here with us. The overall controller of the band mandates. I think, are you David? For tourism, you're highly welcome. The chairman of Board of Trustees, POT, the chairman of the delegation, the grand patron, special guest of honor, the chief hosts, Michael, royal father of the day, and founder of Ngba. He's here, it's not outside, it's here spirits. When you're under monarch order, you see spirits adoring. You will not see, because I'm not one of them. And other royal fathers, members of Ngba Ndiak Obolo, special invitees, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, including my wife here. I am delighted to be invited to this historic event, which will go a long way to protect and promote Obolo people as a distinct entity, but also in Nigeria. As the current President General of Tonga, which covers the 9 states in Niger Delta region, I have cherished these events because it implies that the executive members of Obolo People Assembly are creative and proactive by opening a liaison office at the state capital. Nevertheless, I am of the opinion that there is still need for improvements on the structure of the assembly. In other words, this at the state, but still maintained, and it's obvious that there should be a permanent site at Ibom, local government area, and Eastern Obolo. Now, that's what people should see the need of selecting the national head to coordinate the activities of the organization, as is the case with other ethnic nationalities. Like the Oro nation, you have the Ata of Oro. Then the entire Brena. The people who people. What I mean, let me explain a bit later. Ibom is a reverend tribe. Ibom is a tribe in this part of the world. Not here alone. All over Nigeria Delta. You hear people like my brother here. That's their traditional head. You have the other, a brother, Atakpo, controlling 5 states to our brothers. No matter they are still Obolo people. You have the Ngba controlled by 9 states or 10%. If you really count their tribes, out of the 10 states, you got about that state. 8 are Jana and 2 are the God and the local government area. Your Excellency, I think I'm correct. They have traditional sense of leadership. What happens to Ibom, the Obolo people? What happens to Eastern Obolo? I really thank Ngba Ndiak Obolo that we have to start from here. Let's have this formidable team. In the local area, I formed think tank. Think tank that we should look for what is ours. They all belong to us. The gas belongs to us. But most times we are not carried along. I'm happy my brother, my friend, His Excellency, the one time he went for a meeting at the Delta State. He called me, but he called me, you know him. Before I could even answer, he had called me. I said, Your Excellency. He said, I'm not seeing your call. He said, okay, no, I'm going to go. When they called me, I said, yes, it's my brother. He's there. If there was no genuine understanding, this would have been possible. I would have told them, no. Ngba is not. What he would have followed with me, he would also tell my friend, but I don't want them to accuse me wrongly. We move as a team. It's in Bandef. Bandef reports to us, Tonko. That's why we have to. That's I'm moving around.
That's the arrival of the Crown of Eastern Obolo. His Royal Majesty, Ubong Ariton Eteto, Ilile the Ninth.
But I told you, person sort of and then the generator. Odamu is on the floor. Yes. Yeah. So to me, you don't get kind of Obolo people. Is it up that? Yes, sir. Obolo people must surely come under one unity. Ibom and Eastern Obolo. And that they will also have to form Obolo think tank. We have been marginalized, Your Excellency. I mean, not you are here. You are part of the governance. We should be considered, Your Excellency. Obolo people should be given sensitive position. Not a PA, which is devices. As I said before, when it came to a constitution, you were there when I spoke on the 30th day of July this year. That was on Wednesday. Now, a lot of people supposed to have been given SSG before now. We agreed. Above we agreed. I agreed. All of us. You are in the know of what I said. But it was later turned down. That was a challenge, a slap on the Obolo people. All is not found everywhere in Nigeria. All is not found everywhere in Niger Delta. Gases are not found everywhere. We need to be given our debt benefits. meaningful appointments. Obolo to form a think tank. We go and meet, it's my friend, His Excellency Judom. We also invite, this is our friend also, International Debt President. Give me your yes. Let me land first. Where is the sensitive position? Governor has been taken by the people. Yes. No matter although my governor is to make it financial, it's a real man by instruction. That's a lot. Then now people are taking the debit. Where is his essence? Where is his appointment? NDC is coming, thoughts coming. Other parastatals and agencies are there. Let's mix an organogram. Where is the ball going? If your wife is emotionally straight on the bedside, it's not good for you to kill her overnight. They shall do another day. The money shall break. So that should be done. Obolo should stand up and ask. He says, see, ask. No. I'm not a pastor, but I'm an international archbishop. Yes. Sir, in this case, the executive should meet, plan, and come out with 2 traditional titles for the general body to adopt. What name are we using for the Obolo people? There should be a name. I don't think I should be the one. Between me and his vice dictator. Editor is an old person, age-wise to me, but understood is my junior. I don't know why I'm correct. Olo, yeah. Obolo. We should do that. So next. Not to wait for His Excellency. He's a busy man. My Excellency at the left is also a busy man. Let's table our problem to the government that this is what we want. Not for us to sit down, we've been able to make sure Udom has won soundly. We go and sleep on our bed, cover our head with towel. After everything that's done, that means stupidity. Because I will tell you, where were you all these days? That question will be asked, and we will not be able to answer that question. So please, the earlier, the better. Now, sir, in addition, spell out the installation and official installation process of the king as done by our sister Igni groups. This will protect and promote the corporate integrity of Obolo people. And the king will have the powers to table issues of Obolo people to constitute authorities. The issue of peace and unity is currently top on the agenda of many communities in the nation, in this nation. Because without peace and unity, there can not be any meaningful development in any community. To this end, I shall, my colleagues, the Paramount Office of Ngba is here for restoring peace between Amasaba community and their neighbors in the Gorwasi area. And equally appreciates the state government effort in this direction. In order to have for future relevance in the present data and the competitive world, Ngba Ndiak Obolo Foundation should step up its campaign on education so as to increase the population of Obolo students in tertiary institutions. In the same vein, counsel our youths not to mingle in cultism and other vices. Finally, as a father, I pledge my continued support to Obolo People Assembly. My palace is open for discussion on issues pertaining to the progress and development of Obolo people and land. And before I close that chapter, I've heard the international presidents mention of other things, but to me, because the government does not pay me salary, government pays me stipends and allowance. I will use my stipends to buy you a set of computer to this office. Once again, I congratulate you for this achievement of stamping the insignia of Obolo people at you, the state capital of Akwa Ibom State. Thanks and God bless. His Royal Majesty, Dr. Ngba Ndiak, JP, FCA, FCAI, FCI, PDA, LFMI, AFMI, Akwa Ibom, Udama, the very past day and something President of thank you, Uncle.
I think His Royal Majesty deserves a standing ovation for that wonderful address today. The Obolo issues have been settled. Put us together for His Royal Majesty. Thank you very much. That was a wonderful address, and we least expected anything short from that, sir. We are grateful to have you. The Lord will keep you for us. Thank you very much. At this point, I will request the pleasure of His Royal Majesty of Eastern Obolo, the pioneer executive chairman of Eastern Obolo, His Royal Majesty Ubong Ari John Eteto, Ilile Dinan. Yeah.
Obolo iti.
Yeah.
Obolo iti.
Yeah.
Obolo iti so.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Royal Majesty. Let me also recognize the presence of one-time Commissioner for Agriculture in Akwa Ibom State, Sir Dr. Ngba Harry.
Obolo itigi.
Yeah.
Obolo itigi.
Yeah.
Obolo itigi so.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Request the pleasure of the Paramount of Eastern Obolo to also give us his brief remark. Your Royal Majesty, sir.
I met my colleague giving a remark, and I had thought that that remark was for the traditional rulers. That's when we talk about the Obolo nation. Eastern Obolo is not different from Ibom. Eastern Obolo and Ibom, when the two are put together, integrated, they form what we call the Obolo.